back on the bike. Been off the road for a few days. Last week I was at work at one of the places I go to, and the forklift fitter came to repair a burst hose on a forklift. And taking the old hose out, he managed to spray it, blow the oil out of it, all over the front wheel of my bike, and some of it got into the front brake. Not sure how much, but they just didn't feel right afterwards, making a funny noise. It's not worth the risk, so it's time to change them. Thankfully, the forklift fitting company agreed to pay for 91 quid fitted. It's enough to quibble over. A few of you asking from my randoms video, why did the Deauville die? Basically, the regulator died. I'd replaced it last October because I'd noticed a few little electrical gremlins. The heater grips would drop out occasionally. A couple of times when I indicated the HID headlight had gone off, it's like, yeah, that's not right. So I got it home, checked all the charging out, and it wasn't charging properly. Checked the alternator, they checked out okay, so that left the regulator, so I replaced it. I went pop. That was, it was probably about a month ago that now. So I contacted the company, I got the regulator off, and I said, oh, that's alright, we'll send you another one. They sent me another one. I had to go to Maplin's to get some more heatsink compound, patronised by a spotty teenager in there. Have you used this stuff before? Once or twice, you know. I've only been working electronic stuff for 25 years. I kind of know what's going on with things. Pretty certain it's not the sort of thing you just walk in for if you don't know what it is. So I got thoroughly fleeced for a small tube of that, fit the new reg. Seems to be okay. I need to put back in the heater grips. Now I'm happy that the rest of the bike's not drawing any damage. Just so I don't wire anything that wasn't necessary for a short while. Yeah, so I've come out to do a little bit of bedding in the new brake. I've got following traffic, which is a real pain in the butt. I can't really do what I like to do normally, and it's a bit wet. I think a downpour about, oh, big rut in the road there. So I don't think I'm going to get to do it. I don't think I wanted to. Take some back roads and just do some gentle braking to bed them in then. Steady around here, there's a garage there where the diesel. Time for a clutchless upshift. Got moderate braking. Clutchless downshift as well. So how many of you do clutchless shifting on your bikes then? On the main I tend to find it a lot smoother, generally a nicer change. I tend to find it only works best when you go steadily up through the gears and you're doing moderate acceleration. And downshifting you have to decide on the benefits of it, because it can be not so smooth sometimes. See, I always used to clutchless shift my cars a lot of the time as well, particularly between 4th and 5th gear. It's very easy. I remember once driving a 7.5 tonner back somewhere once, and the clutch went on it. Well, someone else meant to be driving it, but he couldn't get it into gear, so I volunteered to drive it back for him. I had to drive it back to their unit and get it reversed onto the loading bay perfectly without a clutch. I thought that was quite a supreme effort on my part. One thing I never do is clutchless shift between first and second and first. I have done it, but not intentionally, because you risk finding a neutral or some horrific noises from the gearbox. I know these gearboxes are a little agricultural at times on this one. Down without a clutch, down without a clutch. I am finding neutral by resting a foot on the gear lever.